fading skies. Tattered flags waving dreams in our eyes. The crowds roar like a storm on the wind. We're the underdogs fighting again.
What's going on, guys? Good evening. Thursday night, the U.S. men's national team. It is a live stream. USA versus Turkey. Yay. I don't know what to call them anymore. Yes, USA versus Turkiye. As we close out Group D. And listen, this is going to be an interesting matchup. As you know, Mauricio Pochettino has rotated heavily. One of the type of matches where you look at the starting 11 and you're kind of like, well, I don't know. But that being said, it is what it is. On the flip side for Turkiye, 0-2 to start this 0-2 to start this World Cup. They have been eliminated. This is an opportunity for them to go home with at least a little bit of pride. But that being said, when you're kind of looking at the entire scope for the U.S. men's national team, this is a historic opportunity. Never has the U.S. ever started the World Cup winning their first three, let alone winning their first two. But that being said, again, this is the opportunity that I think a lot of these guys have been wanting for quite some time. And if you're a Miles Robinson or a Mark McKenzie or a Sebastian Berhalter or a Gio Reyna, to be able to be selected in today's starting 11, listen, this is exactly what you hope for. This is exactly what you've been looking for, and hopefully, this is again another opportunity for them to carry the momentum, because the United States has essentially led for, I believe it's like something stupid. They have led for pretty much every single minute, minus like 14 between the first two games. But all right, let's go ahead and take a look at the starting 11 for Turkiye. Head coach Vincenzo Montella will play in a 4-2-3-1. In goal tonight for Turkiye will be Shakir. They will have a back four of Imali, Kabak, Bardaki, and Shelic. Let's see. Looks like they're running a midfield pivot of Ajkan and Kochu. And the attacking four tonight will feature Kenan Yildiz off the left, Ayadin off the right, Arda Güler underneath, and Yilmaz up top for Turkiye. On the bench, there is a lot. Well, that's kind of interesting. There's a lot of. All right, let's go through it. The backup goalkeepers will be Soyoung Chu. Let's see, Grunak, Kadioglu, Ayan Demiral, Mulder, Aykidin, Uzan, Kalaglu, Yushek, Akun, Gul, Kavachi, and Artikulu. And say that name 3 times fast. Good Lord. Good Lord. For the United States of America, Mauricio Pochettino initially looks like he's potentially lining up in the exact same formation. But that being said, there is 3 center backs on this one. In net today will be Matt Turner, which it's kind of interesting. I think he becomes I believe the 3rd goalkeeper to start back-to-back, start in at least back-to-back World Cup. So congratulations to Matt Turner. Listen, the back 4 will feature Joe Scally off the right and Mark McKenzie off the left, and a center back pairing of Miles Robinson and Austin Trusty. The midfield pivot will be Sebastian Berhalter and Weston McKennie, who's wearing the captain's armband. An attacking 4 of Timmy Weah and Brendan Aronson off the left, Gio Reyna underneath, and Ricardo Pepi up top. And on the bench, we'll have Chris Brady and Matt Freese, Alex Freeman, Anthony Robinson, Chris Richards, Serginho Dest, Tim Ream. And then it'll have Malik Tillman, Max Arfston, Tyler Adams, Alex Zendejas, Christian Pulisic, Flo Balogun, and Haji Wright. The only person to not make it will be Christian Roldan. He is doubtful. So there is that. Interesting lineup choice. And the opportunity for a guy like Max Arfston, who does play that backup role to Jedi Robinson. Mauricio Pochettino just decides not to start him tonight in favor of a guy like Mark McKenzie. But then again, as you know, as this team pushes forward, it usually looks a little more like a back 3. And so from that standpoint, as this team defends, it's probably, I think it's probably going to be looking like a back 4. But anyway, so we will see exactly how this one plays out. But that being said, let me know how you guys think this one plays out. Give me your guys' score predictions tonight. I think I said it last night. The U.S. men's national team will win 3-1 tonight, and I'm going to stick by that 3-1. Let's see. Law says I want Zendejas to play. I would probably assume that we will see Zendejas at some point tonight. By the way, just a quick reminder for you guys to hit that like and subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell as well too. As you guys know, we hit a channel milestone, and I'd like to hit another one by the end of the World Cup. And of course, there will be other live streams as well too outside of it. It's been an absolute pain in the ass to try to juggle work and the World Cup as well too. Just considering that through the group stages, we've had games pretty much all day long, and so it's been it really has been a little bit of a challenge. But that being said, once the round of 32 starts and we actually get some semi-decent start times, we will be doing a lot more of the live streams as well too. So definitely make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell. So let's see. As we are looking pretty goddamn good for this one. As you know, for those that have been paying attention to the U.S., these two teams did meet. It looks like Austin Trusty is going to be playing off the left, not left back. Okay, cool. That makes a lot more sense, as Miles Robinson will be playing left center back and Mark McKenzie at the right center back. Okay, there you go. These two teams did meet pre-Gold Cup 2025, as the U.S. were essentially playing what I would consider a second team, a B squad, if you will. Played a lot better than they did against Switzerland. I'll just say that, but it ended up with a 2-1 Turkiye win in that one. So there is some familiarity when it comes to Mauricio Pochettino and his staff. So from that standpoint, these first 3 games have actually kind of fit with what Mauricio Pochettino has said, constantly, which is, it's one thing it's one thing to understand your opponent, but because we have played these teams within 6 months of each other, there is that opportunity to go back and understand what these teams are going to be trying to do. As we are getting set for kickoff here, as the United States will be wearing their stars as they play this one all the way down. And this one obviously will get out, and I hate that. I absolutely hate that, but it is what it is. That's the modern way to play, as Austin Trusty will have the throw-in, as Sebastian Berhalter will play this one all the way back, and it'll be Miles Robinson as Berhalter will play it back to McKenzie. Here's Austin Trusty as the United States will try to build off the left-hand side, and it'll be Gio Reyna. As this one will now go to Scally off the right. Scally just tips it a little bit forward. Here we go. As Weston McKennie, that ball gets tipped as Scally, as that lands in the box. There's a shot. Ooh, there's a ball that ping-ponged, and it fell to Gio Reyna's foot, as this one will get played off a Turkish defender. And so this one will go out for a U.S. corner 1 minute and 4 seconds into the match. Actually, we're at, a minute 13. So fantastic, as the U.S. will get their first opportunity to set piece. As it looks like the U.S. had a little bit of it, had a little jitters there, as this is a low one into the box, and it finds its way right in front. Here's Trusty. Ooh, shot on net. Ooh. Austin Trusty puts one on and actually gets all the way through. As the U.S. actually almost scored twice on that one. As Weston McKennie played a flick back. So this one will go out again, as Sebastian Berhalter will take this one now from the left-hand side. So the U.S. has benefited of 2 straight set pieces here in successive minutes. As Berhalter will whip this one to the back post. That'll find its way. Oh, and it's a goal! It's a goal! It's Austin Trusty! It's Austin Trusty! It's Trusty! And the U.S. grab a quick 1-0 lead 2.5 minutes into the first half. Oh, unbelievable. As that ball just falls right to Austin's foot, and he just puts it right past Kashier. And it's 1-0. And look at Austin going crazy. What an opening. Jesus. As this ball gets taken away right there by Sebastian Berhalter, it will go out for a Turkiye throw-in. Off the right-hand side. And there's a whistle. As this ball gets played long, here's Miles Robinson, who will poke this one up. As this one falls, as Weston McKennie plays it up to Joe Scally. Oh, there's a turnover right there from Miles Robinson. Good recovery from Miles right there. As Ricardo Pepi tries to lay it off, but Turkiye comes through, and it looks like that was Arda Güler who was able to recover. As Turkiye will play this into their center back pairing, as that one goes all the way back to their keeper, as Ricardo Pepi will press high. And here's Tim Weah off the left-hand side. As Pepi now again presses Kashier, as that ball makes its way down the left-hand side. Turkiye's got space. And it's Weston McKennie who takes this one away. Good Lord. That's a nice run right there by Wes. As Turkiye was moving down that left-hand side, moving with intention. And Weston McKennie just came up and took it away. As Turkiye takes that, that's a good takeaway right there for Turkiye. And now Sebastian Berhalter will take it right back. And here's Tim Weah. Here's Brendan Aronson now. He's got the overlap with McKennie. There's McKennie. Back to Aronson. Aronson. That's good defense right there by Turkiye. As Brendan will play this one out. So this will be a Turkiye throw-in. So through the first 5 minutes, the United States has looked pretty good. As this one, there's the switch. As Turkiye gets out of trouble there. As that's a good move right there. Into the midfield. The U.S. will take this one away. As Trusty will have to play this back to McKenzie. As Miles Robinson will lay it off to Joe Scally. As there's the Turkiye press right there. As that ball gets played back to Matt Turner. And so the U.S. will reset here. As Turner will play this a little bit long down the left-hand side. As Timmy Weah went up for that jump ball. But Turkiye will come down. There's the switch to the left-hand side. And there's a ball over the top. Ooh, nice play right there by Miles Robinson. As Joe Scally gets shouldered down to the turf right there. And so the U.S. will win a free kick. Bosnia are so lucky. I'm curious to know why you said that, Eric. Michael says 2-2 draw. Okay. As Turner will play this free kick long. As that one will come back. That's a good through ball right there. Here's Brendan Aronson as he gets tackled from behind, but play on, says the referee. Here's Arda Güler. Arda Güler. Güler. As Turkiye will now play this down the right-hand side. Güler. That's a good takeaway right there by Timmy Weah. Here's Gio. And there's going to be a whistle as Gio goes stumbling. 2-2 or USA will win easy. That's not really much. That's not really a confidence pick right there, Mike. It's either a draw or the U.S. will win. That's funny. Make a decision. Make a decision. As play resumes, here's Austin Trusty down the left-hand side. A little give and go with Timmy Weah. And here comes Turkiye now. As that one will get out of bounds. And there's Edward Norton and Brad Pitt. Okay. I mean, we are in LA, so that makes sense. As Miles Robinson will play this back to Mark McKenzie. Here's Trusty. Trusty's going to play this one long over the top, looking for Gio Reyna. As this one gets played all the way back to Kashir in net for Turkey. As play will resume here. There's the switch to the right-hand side. Home dude just took that right off of Arda Güler. Speaking of which, Oh, that's a good go. That's a good go in the box. Guler. It's 1-1. Oh, oh boy. Turkiye equalizes. Who are the Guler? So good. As Miles Robinson gets burnt. As he was 1v1 against Turner. So there goes that. Well, first and foremost, McKenzie gets burnt. Then Robinson gets burnt. Then Matt Turner gets burnt. So the good vibes, the good US vibes come crashing down 9.5 minutes later as Turkiye. That was a good, good sequence of passing right there, as Turkiye literally just sliced open the US defense right there. As that one plays off a trusty. So it'll be a Turkiye throw in here. As that throw-in will get played out by McKenzie. So Turkiye will do it this time in U.S. territory. As this one gets played out again. So Turkiye will have yet another throw-in. As this ball gets played down to the right, but off of Austin Trusty. So Turkiye methodically having throw-ins all the way down the pitch here. As that's a good pass into the midfield. There's the switch to the left-hand side. As that one, not exactly the greatest pass, as Keenan Yildiz couldn't catch up with it. So this will be a U.S. throw-in. As we are about 12.5 minutes in. Is that Colin Farrell? I believe it is. Here's McKinney now down the right-hand side as he breaks free. As he still managed to hang on to it. Here's Aronson, tries to take a shot. Now Brendan will do it again. And there's a save by Cashier as Brendan Aronson collects his own rebound and puts one on. Pretty easy save right there for the keeper. As this play will go down, Trusty will play it forward. And they're going to say this one went out of bounds. All right. As Shelich now will throw this one in. As right there is Bearhalter. And I think there's a whistle. There is. So this will stay with Turkiye. As play resumes here. As this one gets played all the way back to the keeper. As they'll recycle down that right-hand line. As the U.S. press was actually pretty good right there. Oh, that's a good takeaway. Here's Brendan Aronson. Aronson, he's got the overlap with Scally. Plays it forward. Here's Joe Scally. There's a ball in. Bearhalter. Nobody's there, as that one will go all the way off a defender and out of bounds. So the U.S. will have a throw in here. As Weah will play this one back. And that plays off a Trusty. So, oh, man. Man. As Turkiye now will play this one long. As play on, says the ref. As McKinney plays it off to Berhalter. As Saba to Reyna. As that ball goes a little higher up, but nowhere near Weston McKinney. And here comes Turkiye. There's a ball forward as McKenzie will clear it. Here's Miles Robinson. As that one gets played out as it made its way up towards Brendan Aronson. As Ameli plays this one out. Play resumes. As Trusty almost got his back pocket pick there. Here's Timmy Weah. And there's going to be a whistle. As Ricardo Pepi gets pushed to the turf there. As play resumes, here's Trusty. As Trusty opened up scoring today. Beautiful goal off a set piece a minute in to this match. But Turkiye equalized. A goal by Arda Güler as the U.S. defense was literally opened right up. As the U.S. has done a lot of their attacking down that left-hand side. There's a ball over the top. It finds Ricardo Pepi. He's going to have to chase this one. Here's Pepi. As he'll center this one to Berhalter. Here's Gio. Off the left, that pass wasn't exactly great, as this one will get out as Weah tries to chase it. So the U.S. can't get out of their own way right now. As Maurizio has been rocking the same game day apparel here for 3 straight matches. 3 weeks, same outfit. Love the consistency, Maurizio. As McKenzie will head this one forward, lays it off, looking for Gio, but there's McKennie right there to hold it in for the U.S. And here's Trusty. Now it's Timmy Weah. As Weah's got nowhere to go as he's trapped along the touchline there. Look at the hustle by Arda Güler. Here's Gio now. Off the right-hand side. And we'll lay it off to Wes. Wes is going to play this one to the left. Finds Austin Trusty. Here's Timmy Weah. Nearly given away by the U.S. as McKenzie. And there's a whistle as a member of Turkiye has been shot and he's withering on the ground. As Sebastian Berhalter will get a yellow card for this one. Yeah, that's 100% a yellow. Ooh, those spikes are high. Hello from the Netherlands. It's Luca. Luca from the Netherlands. Love it, Luca. The U.S. defense just isn't good enough. Well, tonight's definitely not good enough. Miles Robinson is playing. Thought I'd never see the day where Miles Robinson would actually get minutes in a World Cup. Not hating or anything. Yeah, Trusty plays for my club. What's up, man? Celtic in the house. From an England fan, USA looks decent going forward, but poor defensively. Okay. Berhalter is good at set pieces. Yes, he is. How far do you think we'll go? Quarterfinals. Yeah, this is a B team for the United States. These are the guys that are 16 through 26 on our roster. But it's, I guess you can say it's important because these guys absolutely need their minutes. And because we've already clinched the group. I wouldn't say this is a throwaway game, but that being said, like when it comes to 32, the round of 32, and Timmy Weah just plays this one out. We're going to need a couple of these guys to be able to do a job off the bench, so it makes a lot of sense. As Sebastian Berhalter is going to get whistled for one of the weakest fouls I think I've ever seen. As Guler. Arda will have the restart here. I can't believe that dude plays for Real Madrid. That dude is small. Yeah, like he's a really good footballer. Here's Guler. Chips it forward. That's a good design play, but Arda will play this one well past the end line right there. So this will be a goal kick. So there's Ashton Kutcher and some dude I don't know. It's the bros. It's the bros, bro. As the U.S. will try to play this up the right-hand side quickly. That gets out of play. As West now will play this one forward. Tries to find Aronson streaking. That's good defense right there by Turkiye. As Aronson nearly swiped that one. There's a switch to the right-hand side. He's got, that's a good run right there. As Trusty will take this defensive assignment on 1v1. There's Trusty with the takeaway. As Pepe tries to weave it through, and that ball will just go all the way down. And there's Cashier right there. As Turkiye will regroup quickly. The U.S.'s press has been nice all tournament long. And getting forward really hasn't been that big of an issue. There is space. And the interesting thing is all three opponents really have given the U.S. the space in which to operate to get forward. But defensively, the United States, at least on that goal, was opened up absolutely. Was good luck. That was terrible. But we've reached the first pausa dehydration, as we are currently in the 23rd minute, as these players will rest. How did I just pronounce Turkey? Turkiye. Turkey has rebranded in the last couple of years. So they are Turkiye, Turkiye. Hello from Ireland. What's going on, man? 3:20 in the morning. Dude, you are a rock star. Waking up. Jaden calls him Twink. Twink Guler. Oh, dear. B team, I really want to go into the knockout stage with the win, though. I hear you, man. I hear you. But good Lord, man, we were opened up quite easily, man. Ooh. Turkey and the coach better calm the F down. They're looking to cause violence. Why is Miles Robinson on defense tonight? That's a great question. Yeah, this back line kind of is shaky. Ronaldo Chris Amp says Turkey will win the match today. I don't know. I think it's a little too early to determine how this thing is going to play out, but I will say that we're going to need absolute absolute concentration, because there's a couple dudes that Turkiye have that absolutely can make life miserable. And we saw it in the 10th minute as Arda Güler equalized. But they had another kid named Kenan Yildiz, who is unbelievable. Güler finna go crazy. Finna's not a word, bud. Finna go crazy. When I raise my knife, shoot, I'm finna cut something. They say I walk like Ron O'Neal and talk like Goldie. If the bitch thinks I love her, the bitch don't know me. Hey. I walk like Ron O'Neal and talk like Goldie. Finna. As play is resumed off the hydration break. Walk like Ron O'Neal. They need to sub Pulisic, Tillman, Ream, and Freeman at the 60th minute. I have a feeling we're going to see Pulisic, but what I will say is that I have a hard time thinking we're going to see starters tonight. If we're up, we're not going to see a lot of those guys. If we're down, it depends on how down we're, how far away this game has gotten away from us. Zendejas will cook these Thanksgiving dish broads. You thought that was Iniesta? I will take that as a compliment. Thank you. As this ball gets played back to Matt Turner. Here's Joe Scally. As Scally nearly has that ball swiped from him. He's under pressure from Yildiz. And now Turner will play this one long. Asking Ricardo Pepi to play that hold-up game, man. That's interesting. As here's Saba. Saba now is going to make that switch to the left-hand side as Timmy Weah was wide open. Here's Weah as he takes it off the chest. That's good defense right there by Turkiye. As homeboy just swiped it right from the feet of Tim Weah. Ooh. Oh, Brendan Aronson has just a heavy touch right there as he was trying to get forward. As this match has kind of turned into this has been a physical contest. There's a chip over the top. Here's Joe Scally, plays it forward to Brendan. Brendan's there. As that one will go out. So this will be a corner for the U.S. as Bardaki will play this one out. Abdul Karim Bardaki. Do you really need the Karim? Is Abdul, not that strong of a name where you need to add the Kareem at the back end? No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. Well, didn't Turkey actually have a good Euros a couple of years ago? And I would agree with you. I think they got really good players on paper. As a matter of fact, I thought Turkey actually made the quarterfinal in Euros 2024. There's a ball that's going to come down. There's a shot. Oh, there's McKenzie. And the U.S. take the lead as two center backs. They're going to stay offside. I want to see this one again. All right, so oh yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, that was offside. They were dark horses, and they just didn't live up to the hype. I could have sworn they got to a quarterfinal in Euro 2024. Maybe it was the round of 16, but I could have sworn it was a quarterfinal. Yeah, Guler did have a very strong Heroes. That was actually his coming out party. Yeah. As that ball gets played out, that dude has a bleached blonde mohawk. Solid. As we are in the 30th minute here in the first half, 15 minutes plus added time. As both teams are knotted at 1-1 here. Here's Yildiz. As Arda Güler plays one right through, and Turkiye grabs a 2-1 lead as Arda Güler does it again as he opens up the U.S. back line. And Turkiye take a 2-1 lead. Good freaking Lord. Who do I think will win versus Australia, Paraguay? Yeah, it'd be kind of nice to see that. That was just a beautiful goal. And I think Miles Robinson gets torched again. Yep. Miles. Yeah, by the way, I'm not panicked at all. This is we've already won the group. That's why we rotated 10 off our last starting 11. I'm not even tripping whatsoever. Like you knew Turkiye wanted to finish this World Cup off strong. They've already been eliminated. So Ardis Os again. We're losing. No. As this will get thrown in. As Turkiye will control it. As Güler will play it forward. Keenan Yildiz will track this one down. Yildiz plays it forward. Here's Yildiz. Oh, what a pass. As the U.S. finally clears it, but Turkiye will hold it in. As this ball gets played forward. Oh. As there's going to be a whistle. As Joe Scally hits the turf. Yeah. 100%. 100% that was a foul. Good call. Yeah. As this ball will go forward. Nice play by Austin Trusty. As that one will go out. So Turkiye will have a throw in here. As we're in the 33rd minute. There's Scottie Pippen. There's Scotty. Oh, Austin tried to play it back. And there's Matt Turner to clean it up. As Turkiye was looking to finesse for their third goal. As Matt Turner now. As he plays this off to the right-hand side. Here's Miles Robinson. As Miles will play it forward, looking for Joe Scally. Miles is so bad. Oh, man, he's bad. You got one job, buddy. It's to defend. Can you defend? As that one gets played out by Abdul Karim. Good on West getting the captain's armband tonight. He's earned it. Here's West around the corner. West tries to play one in, back post, headed down. Here's Timmy Weah. Weah chases it down, heavy touch. That's good defense right there by Turkiye. And there's a whistle. As this looks like this will be offside. Okay. Yeah, I know, dude. I know, Michael. You've told me. Not once, not twice. I think this is now the fourth time. Is that Leonardo DiCaprio? It is. As this ball gets played long. As this ball finally comes down, and Turkiye will hold possession. As we're in the 35th minute now. As that's a good ball forward. It's Miles Robinson. Can't get a hold of this one. As Yildi is now. We'll hand it off to Guler. Here's Arda. We'll make the switch to the right-hand side. Oh, that's a good play right there on the overlap. Ball in. Headed away by the U.S. Not bad. As the U.S. will clear it again. As over the course of the last 15 minutes, Turkiye has done a really good job of getting forward. Not a lot of possession for the U.S., really, as that ball gets played out. So the U.S. will have a throw in. As Pochettino has like literally been rocking that blue on blue match day, casual outfit, if you will. As this one makes its way to the right, here's Scally. As the U.S. will reset here. Here's Gio. As Trusty now will get forward. Lays it off to Weah. Weah's essentially been invisible in this first half. As there's a whistle. Sebastian is down. As, looks like it's, Aydin has done a great job on Timmy Weah tonight. He's had absolutely zero room to operate tonight. Speaking of which, there's Weah with a good run in the box. Weah plays it forward. Good goalkeeping right there. As Weah just didn't have the angle. And here comes Turkiye on the counter. As that gets played out of bounds. As Arda puts one right through Trusty's legs. This kid is phenomenal. Phenomenal. He's so good. As there's a whistle. And they're going to call this one on Sebastian Berhalter. This ref is interesting, man. He's something. As we're in the 39th minute, so we have about 6 minutes plus added time here at the end of the first half. The United States is still in it, by the way. If Turkiye get a third here at the end of the first half, this bad boy is over. Over! It's 2-1, by the way. Mark. as this ball gets played in, back post, headed forward, and out of play. So this will be a corner. Actually, are they saying no corner? A 100% that was off Miles Robinson. Without a doubt. Okay, yeah, they're going to give him the corner. Yeah, I was going to say. As Turkiye plays this short. And out of play it goes. Last touch by Turkiye. So this will be a U.S. throw in. 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. For those tuning in, Turkiye does lead 2-1. As Brendan Aronson nearly lost control of it there. As here's McKenzie. Oh, nice actually. Nice half turn right there by Pepe. Here comes McKinney, plays it forward. Scally tries to play it across. That's going to take a deflection. So this will go out for a U.S. corner here. As Ricardo Pepe, that was just a great recovery. There's a ball that's going to get tipped. As Yildiz will play it forward. Here's Guler. As here comes Turkiye. As the U.S. defense is there to snuff that one out. El medio tiempo. Miedo tiempo. I don't know what that is in Spanish, but today's match on Telemundo. As Gio, that's a nice little play right there. Here's Gio in the box. Gio tries to break free. And now here comes the Turkiye counter now. Yildiz has got space down that left-hand side. Here's Yildiz. As that one will take a deflection. So Turkiye again will have corner. As we're in the 42.5 minute. 2.5 remain. As this ball gets whipped in, near post, headed back, and there's going to be a whistle. So the U.S. get a break here. As play restarts here for the U.S. I really don't like this ref here tonight. Couple of missed calls. Couple of no calls that should have been calls. Here's Tim Weah on the left. And Timmy's got nowhere to go. Tries to go around the corner. As he's ran out of room, that's going to get played out. So the U.S. will have the throw in, but Timmy Weah. Are the U.S. players who got yellow cards playing? Nope. Although Sebastian did pick up a yellow though. As the U.S. will hold this one. Here's McKennie, tries to shoot from distance. Good save right there. As the U.S. again will create a turnover. as Arda Guler and Sebastian Berhalter are having a war with words as Guler came in strong. Berhalter didn't like it. As this will be a free kick. As Sebastian Berhalter will probably be taking this. Wow, they're going to play this one short. Why? Berhalter, as he plays one in, as they're going to whistle a foul here. And this is what I'm talking about. As they're going to say that McKinney pushed off. And that doesn't make any sense considering that it was a defender that got to that ball right there. So what did McKinney push him into the ball? I don't get it. Bad call right there. As this goal kick will be played long. As Trusty plays it for excuse me. As Weah actually slipped. So here comes Turkiye now. Now, what a play by Turkiye. There's going to be a ball to the back post. Nice play by Joe Scally. As Turner now will make a quick transition. It's McKinney up the right-hand side. Here's West. Heavy touch. Right there was Joe Scally. And he plays it off a Turkish defender for a U.S. throw-in. As we have 6 minutes of added time here. As the U.S. really kind of has struggled, really for the most part, getting forward in this game. The fluidity in which we've seen our starters, and the combination play in the center of the pitch, there really just isn't that. As this core of players, it really is clunky, man. It's really a little disjointed. As the U.S. will have another corner here. As this ball gets whipped in, as Trusty puts it over the bar, as Trusty actually was unmarked right there. He just couldn't find the target. Austin. Yeah, this is our essentially our B team. As there's a good ball around the corner. There's Turner going up for it. Good job right there by Matt Turner. There's Hugo Lloris. The French international. As there's a ball that's going to go down the left-hand side. It does find Timmy Weah. Heavy touch right there. As Timmy has been absolutely abused tonight. And they're going to say that was offside anyway, yeah. So this will be a goal, essentially a goal kick here for Turkey, as we are at the 45 plus 4. Here's Yildiz. As this one gets played back to the keeper. So we have about a minute and a half until the half. As this ball will go down the left, headed forward. Nice play by Gio Reyna. Oh, and it nearly found Ricardo Pepi as he was right there in the channel. As this one will go 30 rows up off the left-hand side. As West now will try to center one. There's nobody there. And that'll get out of play. So 1 minute remains. Excuse me. 1 minute remains. These are 100% authentic, bud. Hey, Unc. Yeah, I'm on Unc status, bud. That's a good ball forward. Here's Brendan Aronson. Here's Scally. He's going to chip one. Trying to find Gio, and he does. Off the headed redirect. That'll get out. And there's the whistle. So the United States trails by 1. Trustee's actually been very good tonight, man. 2-1. That's funny. These refs are cowards. It went off the defender. Never mind. The game is over. Rich Rod is having a meltdown in the chat, folks. This ref is horrible. Well, too bad. You're going to see him, bud. You're going to see both of them. Yeah, I'll give you that. He really has been not exactly the greatest back passer. All right, let's go ahead and look at the stats in this one. And we begin with possession, as the U.S. actually has controlled 58% to Turkiye's 42. XG, Turkey leads that one 1.30 to 0.67. Total shots, the USA with 8, Turkiye with 4. Shots on target, 4 for the U.S., 2 for Turkiye. Touches in the opposition box, 19-12 to the U.S. Big chances, both teams have had 2, and the U.S. has missed 1. Turkiye has not missed either of them. That's why they're leading 2-1. Accurate passes, 212 to 130. Yellow cards, the U.S. has received 1. Corners, U.S. leads the corner battle 5-2. Let's see. XG from open play. Turkiye 1.25 to the US's 0.31. That's kind of alarming. Let's see. Shots on target, US 4, Turkiye 2. Block shots, 2-2. Neither team has hit the woodwork. Shots inside the box, 7-4 United States. Shots outside the box, 1-0 US. Total passes, 245 to 180 to the US. Passes in the own half, 111.72. That goes to the U.S. Passes in the opposition half, 101.58. That's to the U.S. Accurate long balls, Turkey 14, United States 8. Accurate crosses, 3-0 to the U.S. 15-14 in favor of Turkey when it comes to throws. Offsides, the U.S. has been offside 2 to Turkey's 1. Let's see. Fouls committed, 8-7 to the United States. Off the defensive side, the tackle battle, Turkiye leads that one 19-8. Interceptions, the U.S. has 8 interceptions to Turkiye's 3. Clearances, 11-10 to the United States, and keeper saves 3-0 to Turkiye. The duel battle, Turkiye leads that one 34-25. Ground duels, 28-18 to Turkiye as well too. Aerial duels, 7-6 to the U.S., and successful dribbles, 3-2 to the U.S. Interesting. All right. let's go ahead and take a look at some results today from around the group. Let's see. Mexico did beat Czechia yesterday. That's not surprising. South Africa beat South Korea. How do you lose to South Africa? Oh, that sucks. Let's see. Cote d'Ivoire or Cote d'Ivoire. I can't pronounce it. The Ivory Coast beat Curacao 2-0 today. And it looks like Nicolas Pepe scored both goals for Cote d'Ivoire. Ivoire. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. Let's see. Ecuador beat Germany today 2-1. And that's a good win for Ecuador as they sealed their ticket to the round of 32. So congratulations to Ecuador. The Netherlands beat Tunisia today 3-1. Nice. I'd love to see that. Love to see that. Let's see. So it looks like Elis Shaqiri had an own goal for Tunisia as Brian Broby scored in the 7th minute, and Jan Paul van Hecke in the 62nd minute. Congratulations to the new Tottenham. To the new Tottenham signing. That was huge. Let's see. Sweden Japan played to a 1-1 draw. That's interesting. And of course, Turkiye is leading that one. So let's go ahead and look at the standings for this one, as Mexico has taken all three and has won Group A. And it looks like South Africa has punched their ticket to the round of 32 with a win over South Korea. Let's see. Switzerland will win Group B over Canada, as it looks like both Canada and Bosnia will advance to the round of 32. Brazil, looks like they have topped Group C, as Morocco does finish even on points, but I think the head-to-head goes to Brazil. Scotland does finish on 3 points, so their journey is over. The U.S. obviously has clinched Group D. Germany clinches Group E, as the Ivory Coast will finish second, and Ecuador, as I just said, has punched their ticket. The Netherlands win Group F, followed by Japan, and I believe Sweden will, on 4 points, will probably punch their ticket as well too. Egypt, let's see. So yeah, and of course Group G, Group H, Group I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P still has to play. So there's that. What I would love to see is us beating Turkey. Yeah, me too, man. Tim Weah is shit. I love it. I love it. That's great. Tim Weah is shit. Yeah, today he's been locked on. He's been locked up today, man. There's no doubt about that. I can't lie about that. That is awesome. He is shit. As we are waiting for the start of the second half to get underway here. God damn it. Josie Altidore can speak Spanish? I didn't know that. Damn. So as we're getting ready for the start of the second half here. As this match here was slated to be the game of the group, as I think everybody just assumed that Turkiye would also be in a position to win the group. But you know, Thanks to Paraguay and Australia. They did the dirty work for us. We got opened up, man. So another 45 left. Another 45 left for the U.S. to get back into this one. But I think I think it was quite evident that once we saw the starting 11 from Mauricio Pochettino, that this match was probably going to get away from us. If you're trusting Miles Robinson to defend, yeah, that's a problem. How does it feel to give us our first 3 points? It felt like that as soon as Pochettino put out a starting 11, we waved the white flag. I wouldn't say that we weren't trying, but it's not as important. You guys have already been eliminated. Who comes off the bench? I'm sure we'll see Christian. We're going to see Pulisic in this one. Hey, it's Chicharito. It's Javier. You're going to lose to a team that's eliminated. Here's the thing, man. I mean, I'm sure we're going to try to win, but who cares? We've already won the group. It doesn't matter. And it's not necessarily about getting all three. We've already won the group. We've already advanced, right? It's about building into the tournament. And clearly Pochettino wasn't going to risk the 4 yellow cards. So if he just decided to heavily rotate. This is like he pulled a Thomas Frank. And that's what he did. By the way, it's football. Tom Brady to clinch the fourth quarter and then cheerleaders to shoot confetti. Okay. If we had one, well, yeah, if that's a kind of a big thing, you guys took a giant shit to Australia. It's like, oh, it would have been, oh my God, it would have been so much different. Like, yeah, it would have. And, if I didn't blow my load into my ex, I wouldn't have had my kid. That would have played out differently too. Please, USA, I need the win. Why is well, because this was a throwaway game. That's what Pochettino thinks of Turkiye. It's not that important. Wah, wah, wah. Are you liking AC Milan? I prefer AC over Inter, if that's what you're asking. For me, it's football. That's cool. If I'm in the United States, I'll call it soccer. If I'm in Europe or England, Brexit, I'll call it football. It's not the end of the world. By the way, it's both. So, whatever. Scots got battered. Now the Yanks. I will relish in their loss. Ha 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 ha. Dude, the English are insufferable. Let's see. I thought Weah would look better than this. Years ago, he looked like he had some skill. They keep showing his parents every game. I want him to look good. If they had played him on the right, it's probably a little bit of a different story. You know, he's playing on the left, so he's out of position. So yeah, Weah has looked terrible. Without a doubt, Weah has looked bad. As we are getting start of the second half here. Medio tiempo. Halftime. All right. America's Got Talent, huh? Just get back to the game, Jesus. Let's see what we got. We know that Turkey are going home, but I want them to win this game. If it makes you feel better. Yeah, I feel like we need to play wider with the wing because they're crashing our midfield. Flip the wing. Yeah, true. As it looks like the players are back out. As the ref goes up to Ricardo, he's like, hey, let me ask you a question. Are you Ricardo Pepi? Yeah, you are phenomenal. You are absolutely phenomenal. There's Maurizio and Jesus. You are absolutely phenomenal. I like the way you play. As we're getting started for the second half here, there's Gouler, Arda. Dude plays for Real Madrid. Real Madrid. As it looks like Turkiye now will be playing from right to left, as they will hold possession here in the second half. Real Madrid. Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, I agree with this one. But, you know, since we're playing our B team tonight, as this ball gets launched down the left-hand side, that's a good header by Miles Robinson, as Brendan Aronson will try, and he does succeed, as the U.S. will have the throw in here. As there's a switch to the left. Timmy Weah, that one goes over his head, though. God, this is kind of embarrassing for Tim. As Turkiye will throw this one in. Nearly taken away by the U.S., and it kind of is. As McKenzie will play this one forward. Nice play right there for the U.S. Here's Reyna, and he gets tripped from behind. There was no call from Gio. And play on again. So Weston McKennie dishes it back out. Here's Tim Weah. Weah plays it centrally, and now it's cleared. As this thing has gotten physical. Here's Gio again. Here's Gio, lays it off to Timmy. Timmy. We'll have that thing poked out. Timmy. So this will be a U.S. throw-in. As this one will find McKenzie, and he lays it back off to Trusty. And we'll do that process again. Nearly a takeaway as that ball goes forward, and Timmy Weah gets outraced again. Jesus, isn't Timmy supposed to have like jets? Isn't he supposed to have wheels? As that's a good ball through from Gio. Here's Brendan. That'll take a deflection, so the U.S. will get a corner here. Let's see. I'm losing the will to live as I can't sleep in the UK. Heat so bad. I'm watching what's on, man. What's on? So quick question. Why don't you have AC? AC is a godsend. There's a ball that's going to get to the back post. Headed away, kept in by Gio. Gio is going to try to play one through. It's going to take a deflection. Punched away by the keeper. And that'll go out. I hate how everyone thinks we suck because thinks we suck. Yeah, but whatever, man. That is the cost of doing business, man. As there should have been a foul as home dude gets pulled. There's the shot that goes in. That's a goal. As the U.S. equalize, it's Sebastian Berhalter. What's up, Saba? What's up, Saba? You sexy son of a bitch. Ooh, what a goal. That's exactly what's needed to open up the second half. So the U.S. draw even with Turkiye as Sebastian Berhalter off a rebound and just tucks it in. Tucks it in nicely. Wow. As that ball squeaks through. Let's see. All right. So I got 150 on the US for 305. If I had betted it 150, okay. Congrats, man. Greetings from Argentina. Buenos Aires. Which is Spanish for what? Morning arises? I'm just making that up. I don't know. First sub off Timmy Weah? Yeah, probably. Yeah, Christian comes on the left. Great jersey, great team. Go USA. Thanks, Vin. We got Vinny Boombots in the chat. It's Vinny Boombots. As this ball will get played long by Matt Turner. It's Vinny. Morocco will lose against the Netherlands. I hope so. The Dutch are my second team. Although I do not like Memphis Depay. As this ball now will get played down the left-hand side. As Kenan Yildiz cannot chase this one will get out. So Joe Scally will have the throw-in. England are going to win the World Cup. Okay. I can see the U.S. in the semis. Me too. How much longer is the game? I don't know. It's a game of soccer, so it goes 90 minutes. Am I the only one that likes Berhalter? I feel like he gets a bad rap. Actually, no, I like Berhalter as well too. Dude's got skill. They'll get knocked out in the round of 32. I'm so confident. Yet England are the ultimate bottle job. Now that Arsenal has finally won a trophy, you can't necessarily say that, but you can with England. The ultimate bottle job. As this one gets all the way back to Kashir, who's going to play this one long. Trusty will head it forward. As Timmy Weah loses yet another challenge. This one will fall into the mid. Here's Aronson, plays it forward to Pepe, who can't get... as Pepe couldn't get to that one. Good defense right there by Turkiye. Argentinians are cheering for the U.S. I love it. I'll claim Argentina for a night. That's a good ball. Good play by Austin Trusty. How many times do you have to write that, Jackson? I mean, you would it would have been cool if you said it did it the first time. I would have been okay with that. I know that's what I said. Damn, Jackson. I gotta let it be known that England are the favorites. We'll get to the quarterfinal and figure out a way to lose. As that one's ruled offside. As Tim Weah was offside again. Opinion on hydration breaks? I'm okay with it. Mexico Ganyo Banda. What's up? Love Mexico. I don't have a problem with hydration breaks. We saw him a little bit last summer in the Club World Cup, so you kind of had an idea it was going to be a part of this World Cup. But overall, yeah, it doesn't bother me like it does with some people. What I don't like about hydration breaks is it does have the potential to change momentum. But what I will say is that it's a part of the equation now. So get used to it. Do you think it's going to be a draw? Well, it currently is. USA. Hydration breaks don't have ads in England. Yeah, they don't have ads in Mexico either. If you watch the Telemundo broadcast, there's no ads. But that's what FIFA did to negotiate with Fox. So there's that. As McKinney. As that one gets taken away, that's actually solid defense right there by Turkiye. As Miles Robinson does do a good job. Does do a good job. Here's Weah. As that one has to get played back. We have the 5th most international trophies. England are nowhere near that. I did not watch the Sweden match. No, I did not. I was at work. As this ball gets played long. I like Sweden though. That little two-striker combo that Sweden has is actually kind of nice, man. Isak and Yorkeresh. Plus, they got my guy Lucas. Oh yeah, we have Finley in the house, man. He's talking. He's giving the business to English fans. Giving the business, Finley. What's up, bud? Just giving the business. Let's see. Did the U.S. Well, on the women's side, they've done quite well. So, as this one gets played forward, as they're going to say this is offside again. Jesus, this line. Yeah, there's Christian. There's Pulisic as he's coming in. And this is what the fans have been waiting for. Christian. He is football Jesus. As there's the whistle. As we're in the 57th minute, so Weah comes off. Here comes Christian. I don't know. Listen, it's impressive. It's impressive that the U.S. women's have dominated the women's side of things when it comes to soccer, but I don't know, man. I don't know. So Pulisic is on as play is restarted. As that one takes a deflection, headed down as the U.S. will retake possession here. As Pulisic gets started quick, as that's taken away by Turkiye. Good ball forward as Miles Robinson will play this one out. So good defense right there by Miles. So maybe it was just nerves in the first half. Maybe that's what it was. We don't care about women's football, only men's, mate. We have World Cups, yous don't. Okay. I don't know, man. For modern era fans that weren't even around for the 90s to claim the 66 World Cup, it's kind of ridiculous. Your grandfather can claim it though. He was probably around. As that ball gets played in, there's Matt Turner. As the US will move quickly. Here's Gio. Here's Pulisic. He's got space. Christian attacking centrally will lay it off to Ricardo. Here's Gio. Chip over the top. Here's Pulisic. Oh, Christian. Good defense right there by Turkiye as Zekanic will tip it away. And Christian was onside right there. Oh, my God. A player from an onside position as the U.S. now will have the corner here. Hi from Argentina. Hope the U.S. makes it far. I appreciate it. I think you're doing that to garner sympathy for Argentina. Like, I think you want Americans to root for Argentina. And I accept your challenge. Except not Messi. Can't do Messi. As this one will get away and out of play. So the U.S. will have the throw in. There's Cindy Parlow Cone. No, that's not. That's some chick from FIFA. Oh, that's Pia. No, Jill something or other. Former U.S. women's coach. Jill something or other. You look like Charlie Kirk. Can you approve that? I do? I look like Charlie with no hair? Maybe Charlie the cancer victim. The cancer patient. As this one will get played all the way back to Mackenzie. We don't rank Pulisic next to Ronaldo or Messi. That's kind of funny that you would think that, though. He's clearly our best player, but come on now. Okay. There's the switch to the left-hand side. There's Christian. Blows past his defender. Christian's in the box. Pulisic. Deflected. Oh, Brendan, you had the open net. Brendan. Oh, Christian blows past his defender and puts a shot on. That's a good save right there. Oh, and all he had to do was not do that. As Turkiye will come away with the ball. It's so close right now. I know. Any. One flag, one roar, best American song. I prefer the Team America song. America, fuck yeah. We get past yeah. Oh yeah, we'll get. Oh, are you sure about that? Because Bosnia is awesome, right? The vaunted Herzegovinian, the Herzegovina team. Not only do we dominate Bosnia, we dominated them in soccer and in basketball. It's a domination because Bosnia, it's Bosnia. There's a ball that's going to go in. Oh, ooh, I hit the post. Brendan. Oh, deflected. Out, corner. That's right. You got Pulisic. You've already won this World Cup. All right. Oh, there was a mad scramble. As Christian just kind of chipped it up. I think it was incidental, but that was Shelic gets a finger on it and it just hits the post. As the keeper is down here, there's Will Ferrell dancing. Will Ferrell. Whose keeper is down? Turkiye. I can't believe Sebastian Berhalter scored a goal in a World Cup. Take that, anti-MLSers. I'm just playing. Rich Rod. That's awesome. What's up, Nateski? Good to see you, man. Yep, Miles is playing better in the second half. Why do you always talk about women in 2026? We're not really. You guys want to play dirty? Now get up and play, you coward goalkeeper soft. Rich Rod is upset. Well, there you go. The goalkeeper's up. Unk, should I put money on the U.S.? Yeah, you probably should, man. Unk. So the U.S. will have a corner here. Here's Sebastian. We are in the 65th minute. 25 remains as this ball gets whipped in, headed forward, and that'll miss the far post by a good 5 feet right there. So should you put money on the U.S. against Bosnia? Yeah, you probably should. Thunder. As play resumes, as that ball will get played deep, headed forward, taken away in the midfield. Now here's to the left. It's Yildiz. He's got an overlap. That ball gets centered, and that ball gets cleared. Austin Trusty. As that ball gets played, and they're going to have a restart here. Vamos, USA. Excellent. As Turkiye will throw this in. And immediately it's taken away by the U.S. as Pulisic is going to get held. Yeah, there's going to be a foul there. Just got the number 3 viewer badge. I see that. Coming in with the bronze medal here. So there's the hydration break here in the 66 and 50 minute mark here. So there's that. As the U.S. certainly has played a much better second half as they ended the first. Just a quick reminder, if you want to vote on the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match, scan the QR code on the screen. You know, that's cool. The Michelob Ultra. Who drinks Michelob Ultra, by the way? The Turkish goalkeeper is a whiny bee, Miles Smackham. I mean, Turkish coach, not goalkeeper. Oh, fair enough, Rich Rod. Let me tell you, all we need is one, and we win. Oh, Brendan, I still can't believe you duffed that, lad. All you had to do was just put it on net, bud. I've never watched football. Okay. Okay. There we go. Steven Wilson, go USA. There's Maurizio. As we were getting start to finish off this this remainder, as the U.S. and Turkiye are knotted at 2, as the U.S. have climbed back into it with a goal by Sebastian Berhalter, nearly took the lead. There's Owen Wilson. Why are you wearing a sweater in LA Heat? Owen. I believe that we will win. I agree. I think the USA might win it this year and tonight. All right. I like it. Play resumes. As the players are fully hydrated, here's Saba. Plays it forward. Give and go. As there's going to be a whistle. They're going to say this one is against Berhalter for trying to get the ball back. Fair enough. As that one gets played down, there's Turner. Oh, nearly a mistake. As Turner's going to race to that one. How about Matt? Look at the hustle. Look at the hustle. I've seen more hustle in chess. Who do you think is the GOAT in football? I don't know. There's a foul right there as Ricardo Pepi hits the tack. The GOAT? I don't know, man. Here's Brendan, and he can't hold on to it. I don't know. Who is the GOAT? You tell me who the GOAT is. Probably like in the last 30 years, probably Messi. But of all time, there have been some great footballers, man. Yeah, like Ronaldo. I like Ronaldo too. But I don't know, man. Like, you know, that's a shot that's going to miss the post. Keenan Yildiz nearly puts Turkey ahead. That's a great shot by Keenan. Just cuts onto his dominant foot and just misses the far post right there. It's Ronaldo. Okay, then it is. You know, in the 60s, you had Bobby Charlton, you had Georgie Best. So I mean, You know, 70s, you had Pele. The 50s, 60s, and 70s, you had Pele. So you tell me, man. As this ball will make its way to the right-hand side. Trusty's there to challenge for it. As McKenzie does a great job of getting that one back. And McKenzie will just play it forward. As we are in the 72nd minute now. Thomas Mueller. Ronaldinho. Yeah, Ronaldinho was amazing, dude. Shit, Thierry Henry, even though I hate Arsenal. Henry was awesome. You had Michel Platini in the 80s. Gaza. Gaza was a great player. Shit. Glenn Hoddle. As that one will make its way out of bounds there. Yeah, Beckham. Yeah, Beckham for sure. There's James Cameron. The director of the Terminator. As that one will get played out of bounds right there. Messi is a Barca player because he never wanted to leave, except he did leave. Yeah, Ronaldo left too. They all left. What are you talking about, Finley? I mean the Prem. Okay. As that one gets played in, as Trusty will hit it forward. As McKenzie will play it down. Here's Gio. Here's Christian. Christian will cut in, plays it forward to Brendan. As Brendan will play it off to Scally. Tips it forward. Here's McKennie. McKennie back to Scally, who plays one in. There's nobody there as that one will get cleared and out of play. See, that's the thing with the GOAT, man. Like, every era has its greatest of all time, man. I need a shot on target from Gio. All right. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a shot on target from Gio as that one will get past the end line here. As we're in the 75th minute, 15 minutes remain. There's Brad Pitt. As the Stars are out for this one in LA. After he left Barcelona. As Gio comes off now in the 75th. And here comes Serginho. And Zendejas and Freeman. So you got your fish your wish, man. Here comes Alex Zendejas. Making his World Cup debut. So there's Alex. As Serginho will play it to Christian. Christian's going to take a rip. Oh, he just missed the far post. Oh, Christian. He just missed it. Oh. What a shot, too. Oh. Why not take a rip? Just miss the far post. FIFA's corrupt Ronaldo has dominated every league. I do like Ronaldo though. I'm not gonna lie. NGL, I like Ronaldo. Dude's a great guy. Here's McKennie. He's gonna chip it forward. Finds Pepe. Here's Pepe. Yeah. They have the over the top help right there. Here comes Turkiye now. As they're gonna try to quick counter now. Here's Yilmaz. Here's the Mohawk guy. There's a chip. That's going to come down, and the USA will clear. As we are pushing the 78th minute now. If you're Ecuador, would you rather play Mexico in Mexico City or England? I don't think Ecuador cares who they face. I think that team is ready to go. Oh, wow. Congrats. Luca hit up hat and mustache in Steve Silver's gift gallery. All right. 2-2 is the score. Here's Yildiz now. Trying to get around Freeman. There's Matt Turner, though. As the U.S. will try to hit quickly here. Here's Christian on the left-hand side. As Christian nearly gave it away, as Berhalter did give it away. Here comes Turkiye. Here's Arda Güler. As him and Yildiz will swap in the midfield. That's a good ball in. As this ball will move to the left. Here's Güler. As Turkiye, this ball gets played out. So the U.S. will have a throw-in. And there's a quick throw-in to Serginho. As Serginho tries to battle between two defenders, as Ari Güler will come away with it. Haven't really heard much of Güler here in the second half. As we're in the 80th minute, 10 minutes left to play here. That was a nice little nifty move right there. There's a shot that's going to go well over the crossbar. As looks like Turkey's about to make some substitutions. I need a Zendejas. I do too. That would be great. A Zendejas goal would be nice. As here's McKenzie now. Why isn't Belgium playing? I don't know, dude. As there's a ball that's going to go to the left. Here's Christian. As he backtracks to keep the ball. Nearly taken away. It is taken away by Turkiye. Good defense right there by Turkiye. As this one will get played back to the keeper. As here's Saba with a good takeaway right there for the U.S. Zendejas. Here's McKenny. That's a good ball forward. McKenny tries to dribble around his defender. And there, yes, Turkiye will take it away. Here's Yildiz. He's got space to run. And that's taken away by Freeman. But here's Guler. Arda. And this one will go all the way to the right. Good inverted run. As Miles Robinson did a good job right there. And Miles now will clear it. Look at Zendejas trying to get that ball back. As Mark McKenzie looks like he stopped that ball with his can right there. That'll be a whistle. As we're in the 83rd minute now. So Turkey will make a double switch here. Excuse me. As Khan Uzan will come in. As Yildiz comes out. As play is resumed, here's Christian on the left-hand side. Good ball forward, trying to do a give and go with him and Zendejas. There's a whistle. Is that Ilkay Gundogan? I believe it is. That looked like Gundogan. Do I think Pulisic is one of the best ever? For the U.S., for sure. But in the history and the scope of world football, no. Here's Freeman. As this ball will get played all the way back. Yeah, you really told me, Charlie. George Weah? What? Isn't George Weah Liberian? Isn't he from Liberia? Yeah. As this ball makes its way to the right. And Trusty does a good job of deflecting that one away. As we're in the 85th minute, 4.5 minutes remain before we get to stoppage time here. As it looks like Malik Tillman will check in here. As the U.S. are searching for another goal, as McKennie will come off. As Wes played a pretty good game today. As that'll get out for another throw-in. 4 minutes remain. As the U.S. and Turkey are deadlocked at 2, as that one was taken away. As Christian will try to play it forward, as Pepe has to play it back. As that one will make its way all the way to Miles Robinson. One more goal. I agree. There's the switch to Pulisic, as that one didn't make it all the way there. But right there is Zendejas. Oh, nice play by Zendejas. There's a ball in. That's going to be skied. That's tipped away. Here's Tillman. Tillman flicks it on back. Here's Christian. Christian tries to cut around. And they're going to say, what, offside? Something? I don't understand. Yeah, offside. Tick-tock, you don't stop. As Turkey again will make another substitution. Here in the 87.5 minute. As Koshu will get replaced by Ahan Khan. As this ball will get booted down the pitch as McKenzie. There's a play that's going to get flicked on. Trusty. And right there is Matt Turner. Good defense by Austin Trusty. No whistle. As Tillman was sandwiched by two defenders. And there's a ball forward that goes absolutely nowhere. As that'll get past the end line. Who does the U.S. play next? Most likely Bosnia in the round of 32. Home dude just missed it. Here's Zendejas. Good ball forward to Christian. And there's going to be a whistle. As Christian didn't like it. As play resumes. Zendejas to Trusty. Here's Pulisic. Around the corner finds Freeman. And down on the ground. Actually, that was Trusty. Down on the ground is Austin. Okay. As there is some chick I can't recognize. Is that Pam Anderson? I think so. Because she's shaking at the knees. Bow, bow, bow. As it is now in the 89th minute now, as we're pushing the 90. I watched the first 25 minutes of Brazil, and that game got out of hand quick. I was kind of hoping that would be a nice showing for Scotland. So Kaveci will come in for Turkey, and another dude will come in for Turkey as Austin Trusty's still down. Oh, come on, Austin. You already won the free kick, bud. Put a little dirt on it and get back out there. Although it looks like he potentially could be holding his hamstring there. The USA are going to nowhere with that level NGL. I don't know, man. We're going to the round of 32 at least. So we have 7 minutes of added time here with the US and Turkey knotted at 2. I don't think anyone wants to play Brazil. Brazil isn't Brazil of old. Still very good. But they're not Brazil of old. 6 minutes remain. I would give you that shout. Japan is in trouble. So Turkey has made their subs here. As we're getting close to 5 minutes remaining. As Serginho will have the throw in here. As Malik Tillman will fall to the ground, but no call. That one gets played out, so US will do it again. Leonardo DiCaprio. As Dest will try to center it. Here's Freeman. Over it. To Zendejas. Cuts in, tries to take a shot. There's nothing there. The U.S. will hold it, and now they don't. Here comes Turkiye now. Quick counter down the right-hand side. As there's the switch to the left-hand side. Malik can't get to it. It'll find Arda. Which team do I think will win the World Cup? Either France or England. I'm a big believer in England. As this one will go down the left-hand side. Home dude cuts in. Will still come away with it. As we have 3 minutes remaining, 4 minutes, excuse me. Both teams looking for the final knockout punch. The knockout blow. A death blow, if you will. As this ball now will make it down the left-hand side. Good play by Alex Freeman. That one will get out. So Turkiye will do it again. 3 3.25 left. There's two chicks I don't recognize. Well, one of them I do. I think one of them was Tobin Heath. As Zendejas will take one in the breadbasket. Ooh! Zendejas. Oh, boy. Took it right off the groin area. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's discomfortable. That is not comfortable. He took it right off the money. Oh, man. That has ouchie written all over it, bro. Here's Christian. Bearhalter will play one through. Good pass by Bearhalter. Tries to get one to Pepe. Here's Pepe. Tries to shoot. There's nothing there. Yeah, they're gonna say handball. As that ball popped up. 2 minutes remain. Yeah, that's a handball. So this will be a goal kick here. Yes, this ball will go long. So in 2 minutes, if the match stands, the U.S. will finish the group on 7 points. As that ball will get cleared away by Alex Freeman. As Buehler will hold it in. As there's nothing there. As Turkiye is looking for that go-ahead. 1 minute remains. There's a chip. There's Matt Turner. All right. 50 seconds remain. As Sebastian will try to bring it up. It's Zendejas. Oh, here's Dest. Back to Freeman. As that ball will go over the top and out of play. That'll go to Turkiye. I think that's George Weah. Ten seconds remain. As that ball will get kicked forward. As Miles will play it in to Matt Turner as the 7 minutes are up here. As that one will go to play here. As that's a good little run right there by Arda Guler. As Guler is trying to go around the corner on Pulisic. No such luck here. As this might be the final attacking sequence here for Turkiye. Oh, what a move by Guler. There's a chip. Headed down to the back post. And Turkiye just scored. In the final seconds, in the dying seconds, Turkiye has won it. As we are well past the 7 minute mark, as Turkiye in the dying embers here will get the go ahead goal. As this thing gets chipped to the back post. As Kaan Ayhan will beat the United States here in the last minute. As the United States couldn't clear it. So there you go. Good win for Turkiye. As they found the late winner. Oi. I don't know. It is. Yeah, Jeff is right. Help and press. What's up, Jeff? I hope you're doing well, man. Yep. I agree. Yeah. George Weah. That never got on the World Cup list. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happens when you play for Liberia. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the full-time stats here as Turkiye does win. 3-2. As the U.S. did win the possession battle, 53-47. XG, Turkiye 2.71 to the U.S.'s 2.05. Total shots, 18 for the U.S., 9 for Turkiye. Shots on target, 7, and Turkiye 4. Big chances, the U.S. had 4 and missed 3, and Turkiye had 3 and missed 1. Accurate passes, 399 to 333. Yellow cards, 1-0 to the United States. And corners, the U.S. had 9 corners in this one and couldn't convert a single one of them. XG from open play, 2.54 from Turkiye to 1.57. It is what it is. Total shots, 18-9. Shots off target, 6-3 to the U.S. Block shots, the U.S. had 5 shots that were blocked to Turkiye's 2. One of those hit the woodwork. Shots inside the box, 15-8 to the U.S. Shots outside the box, 3-1 to the U.S. Total passes, 471 to 435. Passes in the own half, 211 to 177 to the United States. And passes in the opposition half, 188 to 156 again to the U.S. Accurate long balls, 23 to 17 for Turkiye. Accurate crosses, the USA had 5, Turkiye had none. Throws 31-28 to the U.S. Touches in the opposition box 37-23 for the U.S. Offside, the U.S. were offside 5 of those, and all 5 of those was Tim Weah. Let's see. Fouls committed 13-13. All right. Defense. Turkiye wins the tackle battle 31-14. Interceptions 11-7 to the U.S. Blocks 5-3. Turkiye. Clearances 25-23 U.S. Keeper saves 5. Matt Turner did not have one. Duels. Turkiye won the duel battle 64-43. They won the grand duels 51-32. Also won aerial duels 13-11 and successful dribbles 9-5. So there's your final score. As the group group stage is over, the United States finishes on 6 points. It was looking like 7, but it is what it is. So again, the U.S. had a little bit of a historic group stage, winning the first 2, which was not something that the U.S. had been able to accomplish, but it was good enough as Turkey gets eliminated, even with today's win. But the good news is the United States still group winners, and most likely will face Bosnia in the round of 32. That will happen in another week. But what I will say for the pluses of this one, Christian got a nice little bulk of minutes, which is something we wanted to see. And of course, Christian looked like Christian. He was absolutely excellent on the attacking side. Defensively, it is what it is, man. You never feel good about conceding 3 goals. In the first half, Miles Robinson looked absolutely terrible and got burnt a couple times, but late, Matt Turner, that last sequence right there by Matt Turner wasn't exactly great, but it is what it is. That's why Matt Turner is not our starting goalkeeper. It is what it is. So, what I will say is that, this was expected. It was a throwaway game for the United States. It was not needed. And, because of that, Pochettino elected to rotate heavily. I'm okay with it. I didn't think it would be that significant, but at the end of the day, some of our key guys got into the match when they otherwise probably would have started. So, I mean, we had some pretty good class on the pitch there late, but we came up short. So it is what it is. I don't even think it's a reality check, man. I don't think it's that either. It's just a meaningless game at the end of the group stage. That's it. So that's going to do it for me, guys. It's been fun. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And again, for those that are tuning in, Turkiye will win this one 3-2. But good news is we have a round of 32 against Bosnia, and we should easily walk against Bosnia. Yeah, I agree with this, Ace. But that being said, it's like, we already won the group. It is what it is. So I'm okay with it. All right. Before I take off, please remember to make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and also hit the notification bell. Listen, man, this channel's growing. It's a growing channel. I lost all excitement. My World Cup is over. I shall never open up emotionally the way I did tonight. I've lost all excitement. I've lost all the passion from the world. I'm just messing with you, Rich. You're a good dude. Take care, guys. Have a good night.
Rusted goalposts under fading skies.